ready, racing. And slow out of the gate was Non Konayume, walked out of the barriers, straight into stride was Sunrise Soar, pinged the leads with Inti. They're vying for the lead early on with Success Energy. Up there is Monin and Wonder Leader. Out wider is Omega Perfume. Back on the inside, Yurinoto. Then Gold Dream midfield. On its outside, Nobo Bakara. Then Meisho Utage. Followed by Queen Satin. Then Sunrise Nova. Then second last, or now last, is Capano Kicking. Going past is Meisho Non Konayume. And they go to that next point as they approach the first bend. And now Inti slows them up past the 1,000 metre pole. Running second is Sunrise Soar. Third is Success Energy. Up there handy is Wonder Leader, not too far away Monin, then Yurinoto. Omega Perfume lost a bit of ground. It's starting to pick up now. A little wider out, starting to go on is Non Konayume. Gold Dream worst in midfield. Sunrise Nova, then comes Nobo Bakara. Well back Meisho Utage. On its outside, Queen Satin, and Capano Kicking is the last one. They swing for home. Inti's in front. Sunrise Soar, the one running second. Success Energy under the bat. Now running on Wonder Leader. Gold Dream is cruising at the moment past the 400 metre pole. They've got to catch Inti as Yu Takatake gives him his head and starts to stretch out by 3 or 4. Here comes Gold Dream. It's Inti in front. Gold Dream, the only challenger. It's Inti going all the way. Inti will go on and win Group 1 success, and the 5th time that this man Yu Takatake has won the race, and Yurinoto gets up in for third. Then came Monin, followed out wide by Capano Kicking. Back on the inside was Sunrise Nova, then Success Energy, Sunrise Soar. Then came Wonder Leader, followed by Queen Satin. Omega Perfume disappointing today. Nobo Bakara, Meisho Utage, and Non Konayume, who blew the start, was last.
Yes, Yu Takatake aboard Inti here. What a superb run he's given the horse here. Got to the front. No looking back whatsoever. The horse has got speed, as Yutaka said during the week. He's got everything going for him. He's proved that he's a Group 1 horse here in the February Stakes, and Gold Dream, well, could never catch him. Didn't break any records, but
did you like the run of Yurinoto?
Well, yeah, Yurinoto in for third. And Capano Kicking, unable to get in a blow here.
Well, actually made up big ground late, but gee, last on the home corner. That was not expected.
So the 76th Group 1 in Japan for Yu Takatake. He didn't get a Group 1 victory last year, but he's the leading jockey so far this year in 2019. And he's thumped home here with Inti in great style. The horse came home, a 5-year-old.
And the first Group 1 in Japan for the sire came home. And the first, I believe, for the trainer.
Yes, I believe that's true. Yeah,
first Group 1 for the trainer.
Is it Kenji Nonaka? Is it?
Yep. He's had a host of Group 2s and Group 3s, but that's his first Group 1. So a couple of firsts, not for Yu Takatake. He's had countless Group 1s, but the 5th time he's won the race. 6-3-2, 6-3-2. Big run by Yurinoto in for third at a 30+1 chance. But the first and second favourites have run that way. With Inti winning from Gold Dream, he really did hit the button at the right time, because Gold Dream was making ground on Inti, but it was a big margin that he'd open up by about 4 lengths at the 250, and it was a winning margin. No breakneck speed. They run at 135.6. 134 is the record. 47.6 the last 4, and home at 35.4. But Yu Takatake in front of 57,000 people comes back to a big roar as the favourite wins the February Stakes. He hasn't won a Group 1, or he didn't win a Group 1 last year, but he's opened up 2019 in great fashion. He is the leading jockey right now in the Premiership, and he's added a big victory to 2019 to start proceedings.
Yes, indeed, blowing away any doubts that anyone might have, and well, I had 1 or 2 doubts. The trainer had 1 or 2 doubts. It is a first Group 1 for the trainer, by the way. And
I think I did say that. I had to go back and check my notes, but I think I said that in the preview. But
this man, Take, well, just when you think he might be even wanting to retire. But,
well done to Connections. Pressure must have been on. This horse had been winning all through the grades, and he's had 8 starts for 7 wins. His only loss was on debut when he ran 9th. And all his starts have been over 1800. Many people say that the 1600 here at Tokyo is an 1800 metre race, but I think they're referring more to the turf. The rise isn't quite as obvious on the dirt.
yes, did everything absolutely right, this horse. Well, of course, and the jockey perfectly
well, actually, I emailed someone during the week and I said, well, Inti will lead and Sunrise Soar will sit on his coattail and they'll lead into the home straight, and I'm anticipating Sunrise Soar to overrun him, but Sunrise Soar went backwards and Inti just skipped away.
Yes, another 5-year-old winner. Starting to look pretty good in the February Stakes, 5-year-olds. And here's an elated new Take bringing back Inti to the winner's enclosure here, or the winner's box anyway. Yes, Monin in for 4th, and Coppino kicking, well, did finish 5th, so
he was having a real buffeting battle, Monin with Wonder Leader into the about the 400 metre mark, and Monin got the better of that duel, and then Gold Dream emerged from that pack, but the gap had already opened up, and Yurinoto swinging back to the inside railing to get into 3rd money. Coppino kicking made it into 5th. Or 4th, in fact. Pardon me, 5th, yes, out wider with.
And they're weighed in now.
Correct weight. Correct weight on the February Stakes. 632, 8 and 11. Big gap between the 2nd and 3rd horse of 4 lengths. The winner, Inti, 5-year-old by Came Home out of Kitty, the Northern Fleet mare, ridden by Take, trained by Kenji Nonaka. His first Group 1. Shigeru Takeda owns and bred the horse. Second was number 3, Gold Dream, valiant in defeat by Gold Allure and Christophe Lemaire. And number 2, Yurinoto, 5-year-old by King Kamehameha, Yuichi Fukunaga, in for 3rd. Number 8, Monin ran 4th, and number 11, Coppino Kicking, was 5th. The margins are neck by 4, by 1 1/4, by a half, in a time of 1:35.6. 1.6 outside the record. 47.6 the last 4 and 35.4 the last 3 furlongs. He was getting a bit tired, was Inti, but he had the race won. Great to see. I mean, Take has been a legend, or is a legend here in Japan. The number of times he won the Jockey Premiership 8 years in a row. Things all changed when Connections, many of the Connections decided not to put him on. He was defiant with many of them. He said, well, I'll ride the horses that I think are the best to ride. And he did lose favour with many of the owners, but that didn't stop his resolve. And he's come out 2019, stuck with this horse, and has been successful in the opening Group 1 of the year.
Yes, I think just that one turn, he's been taking 4 corners previously, but no trouble whatsoever with this long sweep round.
Yes, I must admit, I thought the trifecta would pay a tad more with a 30-1 shot running 3rd, but no, it didn't.
And Gold Dream having to settle for 2nd once again. It was just pipped